Hello all, my name is Krish Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, today in this particular video, we are going to discuss about why should you choose data science as a career in 2023. Now, there are so many things that I really want to talk about, guys. I am going to share my entire 12 years of experience where I've worked more than 8 years of experience in the data science industry, and this all points will definitely help you to clarify whether you want to probably get into the data science industry or not. There are amazing other technologies like full stack web development, DevOps, IoT, cloud engineers. But here I'm just going to talk with respect to data science itself. And if this key point interests you, don't think anything else and move towards this particular technology as quick as possible. Okay. So initially, when I passed out in 2011, I went into HCL Technologies. I was working over there and I was initially given the task of .NET engineering and JavaScript. So I used to work in these two technologies. Now, as a fresher, when I was deployed into the projects, understand .NET Technologies was somewhere around 10 years old technology itself, right? And a lot of updates were basically coming with different versions of programming itself, like ASP.NET 4.5, 6. I think I used to work in ASP.NET 4.5, right, at that point of time. And there were so many experienced people who were quite amazing, in that specific technology. So as a fresher, if I really want to become that much expert, I had to at least work for 4 to 5 years or 5 to 6 years, because I had to work in so many different kind of projects, see what all kind of problems we are facing, and based on that only we get experience. So I always used to think as a fresher that, okay, can I get something new technologies where all the people are starting from the same race line, right? Like no one should be ahead. Obviously, that experience. I used to think as a fresher. I know this is wrong to think, because now when I work in the data science industry, I'm a little bit experienced when compared to others. They come and ask me different things, and with respect to that, I provide them a lot of things. But as a fresher, usually think in that specific process. And the second thing that usually fascinated me was the data scientist word. We Indians, I have written GATE exams, ISRO exams, and all, right. And there in ISRO specifically, you used to get you used to get a job profile with respect to scientist. So that data scientist kind of word actually fascinated me. Again, guys, I was just a fresher over there. I know this kind of things will also be fascinating for you all. I'm not hesitating to say all these things. But the further things is super important, because how did I change my mindset? And what was the real reason which actually fascinated to the data science world, that I'm actually trying to say over here. So when I moved into the data science industry, when I probably cracked the job, the first project, the kind of project that we were solving was quite fascinating. Now, before, as a software engineer, when I was working as a .NET developer, I used to just be coding. I used to get the requirements. I used to code. But when I moved into the data science project, the roles and responsibilities were completely different. I had to discuss with the client. I had to understand. I have a discussion with the product manager, try to identify what all data sources are there. And just imagine, guys, as a fresher, just with 1 or 2 years of experience, you're doing this task. So data science initially for me was like a 360-degree development, right? Because I am getting the chance to talk to my client, I'm getting a chance to talk to my product manager. I am getting a chance where I'm able to portray my idea and where those ideas are being getting selected. This is the most amazing thing I liked. Obviously, coding, implementing was always there. But with respect to that, I was also involved in other part of the discussion. This was the first thing that actually fascinated me. And when you are, because I don't know how many of you developed a project from the scratch in an industry when you had nothing with respect to a data source or data itself. When you started from the scratch, right, you face a lot of challenges, guys. Brainstorming, continuously brainstorming, where you are having discussions, you are having continuous discussion about 2 to 3 hours with different people who are expert in their specific domain, right? And understanding domain and solving that use case is the best thing, guys, right? And slowly your mind gets evolved with respect to different domain itself, and you are like solving some amazing use cases. In my life, I have solved some amazing use cases, and that is right now deployed in production also. And there are also some use cases that are completely failed, right? And where a lot of money of that company has got wasted, right? So I have seen success and failure with respect to the projects also. So this has also actually fascinated me a lot, right? Learning is there. I'm able to get the chance to interact with the people. I'm able to interact with the domain expert. I'm able to implement the solution. I'm able to put my points. I'm able to bring out my creativity skill. I'm able to think out of the box. This is all these things that you can probably do in a data science project itself, guys, because no one is restricting. If you give a better solution, if you give them a better idea which is saving a lot of cost, which is through which you are able to efficiently utilize the resources, trust me, anybody is going to take that specific idea from you. And right now, data science is evolving a lot. New tools, new techniques, new frameworks are continuously coming, either in the form of open source or either in the form of paid tools and all, right? And in one more thing, which is quite amazing, guys, in data science, if you feel that no, like let's say you're a person, right, who thinks that after just learning 6 months, I may get a job and after that, I don't have to learn. So I would suggest don't go with data science, because in data science, every day, every minute, you have to learn something, right? This is super important. Without that, no. If you're working for 20 years, you have to learn. You have to keep on getting the idea about domains. You have to think about various use cases, how you can probably solve. You also need to keep yourself updated with tools and frameworks, with programming language, and many more things. And always remember, guys, what you do 6 months back, it gets changed a lot in data science. So continuous learning is super important. So if you probably like all these things, see, I'm not talking about coding part. You have to learn statistics and all. That is by default over there. I'm talking about if you like challenges, if you like interacting with people, if you like portraying your knowledge, if you like thinking out of the box, if you like giving a lot of suggestions, definitely this is the field for you all. And slowly, this really fascinated me. And finally, always remember the main confusion in my life was that what I really want to do. And in 2015, after doing at least one project, I just kept with me that yes, this is the thing that I was looking for doing, right? And I loved it. It has helped me not only improve my technical skills but my non-technical skills also, like having a discussion with managers. uh my like before, I used to probably go and talk in the stage, right, as a guest speaker or somewhere. Like my legs used to shiver when I was in college, right? Normal speech. But now I'm able to talk in front of thousands of people. I'm able to give webinars. I'm able to uh, provide enough knowledge with respect to that. A lot of YouTube videos that I've actually created. So I'm again saying you, not only technical skills, non-technical skills also, I'm able to improve myself, right? So I hope you got this particular video. If this is your interest, definitely go with data science. I'm not against any other technologies, guys. Web development is there, DevOps is there. These are some amazing technology. I am also in love with DevOps, so I'm actually focusing on AI ops and ML ops now in this particular year, right? This is super important to understand. And one last amazing thing for you all, right? That is the salary part. Currently, and I think for the next 2 years, the average salary hike will be 70 to 80%. From last 2 years that I probably see, right, from the people, from the students who have actually cleared the jobs, they've got 85% hike, which is quite amazing, right? So I hope you like this particular video. This was it from my side. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you, Wanda. Bye bye.